nerds. So you go look over here. Oh my, I'm just enjoying any evening where I can sit on my porch and I've got my padded rocking chair. It seems like to be a plastic wicker-esque item that can hold my girth, and I get to look off directly to the west into the mountains and watch the colors just go from the blues to the oranges, the purples, the golds, night after night. And so it's a blessing to be able to sit here, watch that gorgeous show in the sky. The lovely pancake gets to lay down on the grass, and she loves being outside. And if you pay attention, you can hear the crickets, and it's just like I'm doing stand-up. Anyways, how about how about this? They're keeping Assange in jail even after he's done with his fucking whatever amount of trouble he's in. For his own no, oh, he said he had a theory of quote unquote absconding. What a word, abscond. So of course I do the deep dive on meaning. Part of that is sconce. You know what a sconce is? Like light, where like a light is directed. So in a sense, is he not directing light, or is he directing light at the darkness, or is he exposing the darkness? However you want to put it, you know. He didn't get Epstein yet. So what does that tell you? They need him to be alive because he is going to be the final nail in the Russia collusion coffin. When they keep going back to the well, that's Manhattan. They keep going back to the well on that, and they have such a short-sighted view. I mean, heck, I watched a video today of in fact I'll put it on Iron Brigade. I'll add it to Whiskey and the Surfer on Monday, and it's a lady on MSNBC basically admitting that she was as the Obama administration was ending, she's on television saying, I was telling my friends inside of the community to take all the information you could get and take all of your hands on, because we could not have the next administration knowing our source of the message and how we watch them. And that's just plain as day on MSNBC. So I thought that was, so you can Google it too. So Epstein, dead, maybe. Assange is still alive. Tommy Robinson just got let out of prison. Let's see. What you guys got to realize about this email thing and why the emails are so important, that while, you know, the emails were subpoenaed, I don't want to go through Sean Hannity's litany of the 33,000 emails deleted. They paid a company to use a program called BleachBit to completely wipe the data. Then they took physical hammers and they destroyed the phones and the SIM cards. All of it subpoenaed. Now remember how much we've learned about this since we've been paying attention to the circus that we've been forced to witness here. And so with all of that known, and more than likely the probability that, we know for a fact that her emails were being copied and sent to a company with Russian ties. And so we either had eyes on, we were late to find out about it, or we set it up to watch it come in to happen, and that's why we were there to watch it. Maybe we're watching how, you know, if there is espionage and there is people using corporations to move anti-American agendas, and if they're using banking, and so more than likely all this is being sniffed out. The more the Democrats become a fucking cartoon. I mean, it's like, we're gonna take your guns, we're taking away your free fucking healthcare, fuck your doctor, no more oil. Fuck cows, and you're not allowed to fly, even though we fly private. And we don't care how, and it's going to cost more money than money exists in the world, but it does not matter, because if you disagree with us, we're just going to call you a fucking racist. And so every winged insult you could ever throw at somebody on the far, far left, these folks are just openly embracing it. And it's always kind of been a thing where, like, I've always had, like, you guys know this, my gut feeling is that, like, AOC is like a fucking Trump operative fucking ringer. She's a fucking draw. She kills it. She's, I mean, just dynamic on camera. The fucking ideas. Some of the things she says in tweets are on par with those Twitter personalities that are obvious parodies of certain identitarian movements. But some of the stuff that, you know, she's great to root for, and so as she fucking goes way out there, then she takes the party with it. And would that not make sense that if you were trying to destroy a party, you would implant your own leadership inside of it to pretend to be the whatever this is, and then fucking take it out, whatever you need to do to stay relevant. We'll give you the fucking playbook. However it works. I've always thought that that was part of this. And getting back to the emails, if, let's say for a fact that, forget about the fact that they were deleted. How about the fact that she used a BlackBerry so that all of her messages exist at the BlackBerry Corporation? How about the fact that they're doing business with Boeing, and so all of the emails exist at Boeing? How about the fact that Obama's fucking Gmail account was Bob Amma? I fucking love it. You get an email from Bob Amma, things are going well. All of those Google emails, sent, unsent, the drafts, whatever they were doing, supposedly they're using those methods. They're using Xbox Live communications. We know Nellie Orr was supposedly using a ham radio, and we've known this for a long time. But you watch some of the political decisions people are making, and they're like, is it really so hard up to get fucking eyes on you so people pay attention? You do have to say the most crazy fucking progressive out there shit because you believe it, because if you don't fucking believe it as much, the people that you're trying to fucking get will turn on you. Is that what it is? But it seems like based on every single one of these candidates, aside from Yang, seem to be making moves that are damaging to the party, damaging to the fact that their long-term ideas, damaging to the fact of their own candidacy, and almost seems like they're slowly, purposefully blowing up the spot, perhaps as a way to work off time if they were complicit in anti-American activities. In the same way you could feed data into a computer and get a war scenario and get all your best options, more than likely if you fed all those emails in there, you might get a good idea of who's been paying for what, for how long. You might know that there was maybe some conversations around Benghazi that people were not privy to. You're going to find out that illegal spying happened. You're going to find out all of this stuff, okay? So you're going to have the OIG reports going to come out. And that's going to be very, 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 very detailed. So they're going to drop and make public supposedly 10 to 12 documents that when laid out in front of even a grade schooler or middle schooler would go, yep, that's fucked up. Then it's going to be backed up by the more detailed report. Now, mind you, the media that's been selling that side is going to have to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. And until fucking Andrew McCabe is arrested on air. Or he's going to be the first one indicted. Supposedly, he says he's going to rat on everybody. We'll see if they can flip him. More than likely, I thought it was more interesting that if Clapper and Brennan were such pro-communist and such a known thing, then how did they get in such positions? And so I think that's something else to be considered, is that perhaps all is not what it seems. And again, if this is all just we're going to fake a coup, because we want to see how our allies would act when presented with the opportunity. And maybe with the change in the UK, now we have a change in how they handle their spy operation. If indeed they did set up the Trump administration, and Australia and the UK and Italy and the Ukraine were all complicit in it, and now we've changed that, we have all of that information, they have all of that documentation, everybody involved is getting caught up in it, and that's why that new spy got ratted out selling secrets to the Chinese, because a spy we found here flipped and gave that dude up. JohnToll.net, motherfucker, we're gonna go way out there.